The Passion of the Christ, a story of sacrifice. The Passion of the Christ is not just a film, it's a deeply moving and intense portrayal of the final hours of Jesus Christ. Directed by Mel Gibson, the film explores the profound sacrifice made by Jesus for humanity, capturing the raw and brutal reality of his suffering, as well as the spiritual significance behind it. Released in 2004, the movie quickly became a cultural phenomenon, generating both critical acclaim and controversy due to its graphic depiction of violence and its interpretations of biblical events. The film begins in the Garden of Gethsemane, where Jesus is praying, fully aware of the impending betrayal and crucifixion. The sense of foreboding is palpable, as the film immediately dives into the emotional and spiritual turmoil of Jesus. His disciples are depicted as fearful and confused, uncertain of the events about to unfold. This opening scene sets the tone for the rest of the film, where every moment is charged with intense emotion and significance. As the narrative progresses, the betrayal by Judas Iscariot and the subsequent arrest of Jesus are depicted with a haunting realism. The audience is drawn into the pain and anguish of Jesus, as well as the fear and confusion of his followers. The trial before the Sanhedrin and Pontius Pilate is portrayed with a sense of historical gravity, highlighting the political and religious tensions of the time. The film does not shy away from showing the cruelty and injustice of these events, emphasizing the suffering and sacrifice of Jesus. One of the most talked about aspects of the Passion of the Christ is its graphic depiction of the scourging and crucifixion. The violence is unrelenting and visceral, forcing the audience to confront the physical agony endured by Jesus. This depiction serves a purpose beyond shock value. It is meant to illustrate the depth of Jesus' sacrifice, the extent of his love, and his willingness to endure unimaginable pain for the sake of humanity. The film's use of Aramaic, Latin, and Hebrew, with subtitles, adds to the authenticity and immersion, allowing viewers to feel as if they are witnessing these events firsthand. The cinematography and score of the film further amplify its emotional impact. The use of light and shadow, the close-up shots of Jesus' face, and the somber, haunting music create an atmosphere of solemnity and reverence. The film's artistic choices serve to draw the audience into the emotional and spiritual core of the story, making it more than just a historical retelling, but a deeply personal experience. The character of Mary, the mother of Jesus, is also central to the film's narrative. Her silent suffering and unwavering faith add another layer of emotional depth to the story. The film portrays her as a witness to her son's suffering, sharing in his pain in a way that only a mother could. Her presence serves as a reminder of the human aspect of Jesus' story, grounding the divine sacrifice in the reality of human relationships and emotions. The Passion of the Christ is not without its controversies. Critics have debated its portrayal of Jewish authorities and its potential to incite anti-Semitic sentiments. Others have questioned the necessity of its graphic violence, arguing that it may overshadow the spiritual message of the film. However, supporters of the film argue that the violence is essential to understanding the magnitude of Jesus' sacrifice and that the film faithfully represents the Passion narrative as described in the Gospels. Despite the controversies, the Passion of the Christ has had a profound impact on audiences worldwide. For many, it has served as a powerful reminder of the central Christian message of love, sacrifice, and redemption. The film's unflinching portrayal of Jesus' suffering invites viewers to reflect on the significance of his sacrifice and the meaning it holds for their own lives. In conclusion, The Passion of the Christ, a story of sacrifice, is a film that transcends the boundaries of cinema. It is a visceral, emotional, and spiritual journey that challenges viewers to confront the reality of Jesus' suffering and the depth of his love for humanity. Whether one views it as a work of art, a religious experience, or a historical drama, there is no denying the impact of this powerful film.